calling you a radical. I'm here in West Weber County, Utah. I've been here 7th generation. First whitey buried in the cemetery. Yeah, Blanche. So this is important. The Standard Examiner has finally fucking reported something. The most corrupt newspaper in the world is finally broken. They have interviewed me multiple times. Now stay with me. The Hunters Point nuclear waste. It's so corrupt, it's unbelievable. Right here, right here. This is your county commissioner. Why do you think Mitt Romney announced his candidacy right? This is the welfare. Drain the marsh. This is where the Ogden and the Weber dump into the Great Salt Lake. So everybody thinks the box elder, that's Promontory Point right there. That's it, right there, right there. So people think they go all the way across around Box Elder County. No, they don't. There's a road. What's at the end of that road? Western Zirconium, the secret Air Force nuclear site. So the Hunters Point waste. So the lawsuit is filed by the feds in San Francisco. I was involved with the Hunters Point freaking nightmare for decades. So the Snellgrub boys and this Weber County Commissioner, Greenacre Farms, that same guy. The same guy that was head of the DNR. How was he head of the DNR? Didn't even go to college. No college. Zero college. Zero. I don't think he went for one day. How do you get that position? Dirty Herbie handed it to him, the club. Head of the Department of Agriculture under investigation as a Weber County. So the federal grant, they get a Western Weber County federal grant for $20 million. He's the county commissioner. It's just missing. Federal. So the Indian Point waste, state of Utah has laws. So this legislator, by the way, Wilcox, who I coached in Little League, who's the new commissioner, it's his nephew. That's his sister's son, but I like him, Ryan. He's a good kid. But this is important. Stay with me. This corruption's so deep. I grew up here. I've been here. I used to play in the wigwams right here. My mom, right there where this is at, is on the old Intermountain Indian School. My mom was a teacher there. Abe Hunsaker the Fourth, my grandfather. So, Abe, 7th generation here. So, 7th. Yeah, Ike. So, stay with me. The Indian Point waste, they got caught dead red. I mean, I was involved with the group that did that. Cameras outside the windows. Caught them, tested. They lied on the levels. So under Rick Perry, the Trump administration, they gave him more contracts. By the way, some of it's gone to Idaho. Now, they never got a res, did they? So, by the way, the Blackfoot res, they kind of adopt as theirs up there. I was on that res when I got sick with another activist fighting Idaho National Lab. I mean, I got to go halfway around the world to fight this in my backyard in Vienna, Austria, which I do. I got to go have a conversation in Washington, D.C. about this in front of the White House at the Peace Vigil in my backyard. Because the Ogden Examiner, we have some new young reporters, and they finally reported it. Done a great piece. Tied this corruption. This legislator, as you know, I'm inside the Utah State Legislature, fighting. After he's been fired as a county commissioner, get handed a job, the head of the DNR. How's he get head of the DNR? The DNR oversees the Department of Environmental Quality here in Utah. This Sheehan character, who's supposedly supposed to guard the San Onofre dynamic, the waste coming here. Me out there videoing both reactors coming here illegally. I mean, David versus Goliath. I got no cover. No media here will touch me with a 10-foot pole. Well, no media will nowhere will touch me. Oh, he says fuck. Who wouldn't? The mighty Wasatch. Oh my God. Hello. Now listen to me. I'll send this to thank you to these young reporters. Thank you, finally. So the Hunter Point waste, they get caught cheating. They're cheating. So we have state laws. So the state legislator in Utah, I'm in their face asking them, well, self-regulate. They want to self-regulate. I'm like, what? So we have state limits. Idaho does. I used to do a lot of work with Cecil Andrews, but he's dead. They do too also. But in Utah, we have state levels. So what did they do? Indian Point, excuse me, there's a Freudian in New York. Fight them too. Hunters Point got caught lying on the level of radiation. It's a super fund. These Snellgrub boys, and if you want to see how the corruption works, watch the new Murder Among Mormons Hoffman. I knew Mark Hoffman personally. So, but inside the documentary, Rust, who I know really good, his kid, $200 million Ponzi scheme just went. I mean, This perpetual, this has been going on for decades. Drain the marsh. The EPA has interviewed me right there multiple times. The standard. So stay with me. This county commissioner, I've got cancer. I'm in critical condition. I broke the story on the freaking San Onofre nightmare from the top of the East 8 Bowman. I was given 2 months to live. I catch them with a rig, driving around here, a homemade rig, spraying something. All up and down here, all my trees died. Now stay with me. Dean Wagstaff right there died of leukemia right after this in 2016, right after they were spraying. My mom died. I all but died. I don't know how. I was in the LDS bone marrow transplant. Too sick for transplant. Didn't die for 5 years. All my trees died. My dogs died of cancer. I don't even dare bring my grandkids. They're out here very limitedly. His own mother lives 2 hours down. She dies. No one cares. They're so corrupt, it's unfucking. I'm inside the Utah State Legislature. I'm talking to somebody from the Attorney General's office. After he's been booted, he has no right to be back there. He's not a state legislator. He's not a state representative. He's not a state at the time. This was just a couple years ago. He comes walking out at behind closed door on this very subject. Last time I was in Wendover, I saw him out there. I'm like, what is he doing out there? I was out there, you know, the gay hangar. I saw him at the buffet. What? He comes out. I'm standing next to the turn. So fucking corrupt. This is so corrupt. Now they're finding all kinds of ties between these legislators and this company that's cleaning up the super site in San Francisco. They don't go all the way around. And by the way, Abraham Hunsaker, the force mark, yeah, that Brigham City. That's my mom. That Brigham City. Yeah. Dwight Sandpit's at that Brigham City. They come down West 12th Street. There's $20 million. It's so corrupt. It's So stay with me. So, my brother, there's another corrupt fucker over here doing this development. In front of the Weber County attorney, in front of Kathy. Now, Kathy's tried to get the investigation on him with stealing funds, funneling funds to this dairy, whatever, this mega welfare dairy, the Farm Bureau. And he's been fighting and fighting it. He walked up to my brother and says, you better get a hold of your brother Kevin, or there's going to be shit to pay. And my brother's like, what are you talking about? And I asked my brother, who witnessed that? He says, Kathy witnessed it. The reporter, the Weber County attorney standing right there, reporter. Now remember, I'm in critical condition. So I've been whistleblowing all over, and I've been threatened multiple times by these people. Multiple. You know what the Weber County Health Department told me? Oh, they were here first. I says, oh, really? Number one, no, they weren't. Go to the Weber County, West Weber Cemetery. Oh, his last name's Blanche, Ralph. He's the first one here. You know, they were the first ones here. Just for 18,000 years. So finally the standards, this is so corrupt. And the Ohio case, I worked diligently on that. The one, Bribee, he just killed himself or was found dead, 60 million. I mean, it's so corrupt. I mean, this is bad. They don't go around Weber County. Promontory Point's right there. I'll tell you how Promontory Point I am. The guy standing 2 back on the train, 150, that's Abraham. That's my grandfather, Abraham. That's it. The first UPSP freaking office was in his house. Used to be called Hunsakerville, Honeyville. I'm Abe the Fourth's grandson. He only had 3 girls. Oh, it matters. Because they said they were here first. I don't think so. They were here first. You know, I'm friends with Darren Perry. I've been in Blake Moore's. He ran for Congress. He got beat, but, well, corrupt. Speaking of bringing the waste San Diego, what about Duncan Hunter? He won. Trump pardoned him. Duncan Hunter's rabbit. This is the most corrupt. The corruption they've been pulling for years is incredible. You know, the fraud, these legislators took bribes. They don't go around. They go right down 12th Street. There's a road that goes over the causeway. It's right next to the tracks. It goes right over the dumps right there. Oh, it's a club. So Kevin Blanch, the whistleblower, threatened and threatened and threatened and threatened. Oh, remember when Obama got, what a piece of shit fraud that fucker was. He's the one that started this whole fucking nightmare. Oh, what a piece of shit. Don't even get me going on that fucking guy. Slide with Biden. I never voted for that fucker. I don't vote for fucking Trump either. It's a club. So, while I'm in, go talk to Vincent Hansen. Go talk to him. Go talk to him. Most respected. Go talk to Fimbo Peterson. They'll tell you Kevin Blanch is the biggest miracle we've ever seen. I have AML de novo non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Survival rate is less than 1/10 of 1%. Too sick for a bone marrow transplant. Fighting these monsters while I'm in critical condition. The Whistleblower. But fuck me. Oh, it's just a YouTube camera. It's just a YouTube. He says fuck. Well, fighting for my life? Wouldn't you say fuck? So many people out here fucking died. So corrupt. Waste. Little Mountain. I'm the guy that found the FOIA document at Little Mountain where they says there is no nuclear waste out there. I'm the guy that found the FOIA document, and they're cleaning up the trench of the nuclear waste. It's Little Mountain, Utah. Oh, they want to bring more. So fucking corrupt. Stand to it.